YouTube. What's up? How's it going? Today, I wanted to talk about some of the things that are coming, actually tonight at midnight, with Black Ops Cold War Season 5. I wanted to get this video out to you guys earlier, but something happened with my hard drive, and I lost all my content on that hard drive, so here we are. But anyways, let's move on. Today we're going to look at that roadmap that we got a little while ago, and I wanted to give my thoughts on some of the things that are happening, because there's some good, some bad. Well, I wouldn't say some bad, I don't know, but yeah, just some things that I wanted to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into this. So first up, let's talk about multiplayer. For multiplayer, the biggest change is that we got a new game mode, which I'm kind of excited to try out, because if you caught one of my last videos about Zombie Chronicles 2.0, I mentioned the fact that multiplayer got really stale really fast. So they're coming out with a new game mode, which kind of emulates Among Us, where it's called Double Agent. So there's a traitor in the game, and you have to take him out before he takes all of you out, which is just like Among Us. I'm excited to play it. I'm definitely going to try that out. But then we got Demolition. Demolition is my favorite game mode. I'm glad they're bringing it back. I'm an objective-based game mode kind of guy, where I like Demolition first, I like Uplink, Capture the Flag, and Domination. Those are my go-tos when it comes to Call of Duty multiplayer. I love those game modes, and I'm glad that they're bringing back Demolition. And then we got the maps. The maps are Echelon, which is the map in the trailer, which looks pretty cool, that the one that got blown up, so that looks interesting. We got Slums, which I'm excited for. It's one of my favorite Black Ops 2 maps. And then we got Showroom, which Showroom is a gunfight map. I don't play gunfight that much. Although the map looks alright from the picture, but I don't play it, so anybody watching this, if you play it and you like it, let me know. And then we got Drive-In, which is another 6v6 map that's coming in season. And that kind of looks like Rust from the picture. We'll see how that plays. It looks like it's going to be a small map, but we'll see. And then we got Zoo, which Zoo is a 6v6 map coming, which Zoo is an Outbreak. That's one of my least favorite Outbreak zones. I don't know why, I just don't like the feel of it. It looks kind of washed out too. I don't know, it looks weird to me. Not my personal favorite, but we'll see how it plays in 6v6 multiplayer. And then we got Warzone, which Warzone's getting new map updates with the mobile broadcast stations. Ew. How about making some new POIs? Thanks. And then we got the new game mode Clash, which I don't really know anything about that. Moving on. We got the new Gulag, which is Rush. They need to stop changing the Gulag so much. Take the effort you take in the changing the Gulag and put a new POI instead. That would be great. Shift it back to the old Gulag in the prison showers. Those days were better. And then we got new perks. This is probably the most interesting thing for Warzone that's coming, because they look like two crazy overpowered perks. We already have enough OP game-breaking stuff in Warzone. We don't need any more. So we got Combat Scout, which is, from my understanding, it automatically pings out enemies, which is crazy OP sounding. And then we got Tempered, which is something to do with the armor, and if it makes it tougher, that's going to be really annoying. Yeah, not much to say there. Let's move on to the operators and the weapons. For operators, we got Kitsune, which is the poster child, I guess, for season 5. She looks actually pretty cool. Her skin looks pretty cool. I like the eye patch. Nice touch with the Asian lettering. I like that for sure. Her tattoos are pretty cool. And then we got Striker, which looks like any military special ops kind of dude. Very underwhelming. And then we got Hudson. Great character in the Black Ops universe, but very underwhelming skin. Then we obviously got a new battle pass. And then we got the EM2AR, which looks pretty interesting. I always love a good AR. Hopefully this one's good. And then we got the Tech 9 SMG, which I'm excited for because they look cool to use. And they look cool in the hands. And they look like they're going to be the meta for Warzone for sure. They might break the game, so look out for those. They look pretty fun to use. Then we got a Kane melee weapon, which nothing much to say there. Then we got the Marshals coming in season. And if they're anything like the Black Ops 3 Marshals, look out for those. And then we got the Flamethrower Score Streak, which it says Flamethrower. Yeah. And then we got the mid-season event, which I want to talk about, because this is going to be the unveiling of Call of Duty World War II Vanguard. And what I really want to touch on is the fact that we don't have more of these. We should have more events to bring the Warzone community together for something. They should have more of these, more like challenges for like the entire field, more like chances for like tournaments. We should have one thing that I definitely think should be implemented, because so many people play this at such a high level, is do what Apex does with their rank system. If you guys would add a ranking system in Warzone, that would be legendary. That would be great, because these people love to play this at such a high level, and for them to be rewarded for that would be amazing. But moving on to the main event. Zombies. We got a new Outbreak region, which is Collateral, which looks pretty interesting from the little snippet we have here. I don't really know much about the map Collateral. We'll see how that plays. Then we got the new Outbreak vehicle, which looks very interesting. And I want to see how that tank, the new Outbreak vehicle is a tank. I want to see how that tank does against the Orda, since they're showing that in the picture. I wonder if it's going to be very overpowered against the Orda and it would actually help you. Because I play Outbreak mainly solo, so I would love for them to make that very good against the Orda, because the Orda can be pretty tricky when you're doing it solo. And then we got the new Outbreak equipment, which is probably the most exciting thing out of all of this, at least for me, which is the grapple gun. The grapple gun looks very interesting, and if it works like the way I think it would work, where you can get cornered and then you can get out of the situation that you're in, would be very cool. And just grappling in general is fun to do. And Outbreak is all about fun, because Outbreak's not really that hard until you get to the really high world tiers. And yeah, Outbreak's pretty chill mode, and the fact that you could be able to grapple everywhere would help definitely with traversal if you don't have a vehicle, and then you could just grapple everywhere, make everything go faster. That would be great, because Outbreak's a very slow moving game. Let's move on to the new perk, Death Perception. A perk that no one used in Black Ops 4, and a perk that no one asked to be brought back. The tier list is actually pretty good for this perk, because I heard that tier 1, they're going to increase the radar pings. So when you look at your radar, it's going to ping at a much more frequent rate. And then tier 3, which is crazy, you're going to have 20% more salvage, which is nuts to think about. That is crazy good. And then tier 4, is going to be 25% more armor penetration, which is, again, very good. Those are the tiers that are worth mentioning. Look out for the other two that I didn't mention. So yeah, moving on to the field upgrade. We're getting a new field upgrade called Tesla Storm, which looks very interesting from the graphic. I don't know too much about it. We'll see how that goes. It looks fun. And by the name Tesla Storm, that seems like it's going to be a pretty overpowered field upgrade. So watch out for that. I'm going to be streaming Outbreak tomorrow, so we're going to have some fun with that. And I want to check out the new mechanics. And then finally, we got a new Outbreak objective called Transport, which I'm looking forward to because from the look of it, it seems like you're going to be transporting something from point A to point B, which is a cool change of pace for Outbreak and for zombies. Because Outbreak's main objectives gets pretty stale once you get to the higher world tiers and you're doing stuff over and over and over again. And yeah, it could get really boring. So the fact that they're adding that and the fact that it's vehicle based is pretty cool. I like that a lot. But yeah, that about wraps it up. Not much to see here. Nothing too crazy impressive that stands out. Season 5 looks pretty lackluster, to be honest with you. There are some good points that I see here. But yeah, we'll see once Season 5 drops in a little over 2 hours. So yeah, that's it for me. My name is Eric, aka Soprano. Peace out. I'm gone. Before you and I depart, don't forget to subscribe, turn those bell notifications on so you don't miss a video, and like the video. Thank you guys. I'm out for now.